Alright. You missed a very small thing. He's like, the hour's grown late. Hilda's gonna have my hide. And now we're sprinting off. Sorry, I know you, missed that part of it. It's just, I've been waiting here for probably 10 minutes for the day to pass. Because when I skipped it last time, he just dipped.
There's no telling what will happen if I linger here.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Alright. So the plan is, I may just sit here until he leaves. And then... check to see what happens. What the heck is that? Oh, there's a thing up there. Oopsie. We got it. So, a few things to let you know about affection. I'm gonna talk about this since we're just sitting here for a bit. Affection is affected by, like, weapons. If I were to bring a weapon out next to that guy...
I ought to have known this would be my lot.
Okay, you see how they just dipped like that? Yeah, they're afraid of me. That gives you negative affection. If I were to give an item, like, let's say a rotten fish to Adelina for whatever reason, Adelina would be like, ugh, you disgusting fuck, and then hate me. Not like hate me, I think. I don't know if there's a negative affinity in this game, but she would just, like, lose whatever affection I got from, here's some flowers, my lady. Yay. Now, unfortunately, there are only two romanceable characters. That's what I saw. So those characters are one coming up and Ulrika. I think last time I failed it. He's wearing courtly clothing.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Oh god. You don't want to get too close to him. I think that could fuck up the quest. Thankfully, this game doesn't do a lot of these quests. These escort quests, where I follow someone behind. Now, I'm not trying to rush everything. I know that's more than abundantly obvious. However, I won't try and drag things too much longer in this area, I don't think. And that's because there's a lot in this game that I can't do in the area I'm at right now. I was just having my fun.
Someone do aught about this? Will someone do aught about this?
Okay, I'll have to talk to him just after this fucking quest. For some reason, these people think that I'm more than capable of doing all of these quests at once. Watch, for some reason, he walks straight into the palace, and then I have to have courtly attire that I conveniently have because while following him, I did a Sven's quest.
Off wandering about again, I see. Why are you so adverse to doing honest work?
You would ask the proud sire of House Berkeley to move crates? To scribble in ledgers? Preposterous!
Albert, cease sense. That pride of yours has already ruined you once before. Do you mean to let it do so again?
Hello, madam.
If you're looking for idle chatter, look elsewhere.
Here's a raspberry.
How perplexing!
Is it still gonna ask me to follow the guy again? This is so outrageous. I wonder if talking to him would ruin the quest.
I'm not accustomed to speaking with strangers in the street.
Wow. He totally pulled off character. Come here,
By your
people.
leave, Arisen.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm just supposed to watch him go back to the house again and then tell about his life. What a slow process.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I wonder if his wife Hilda knows exactly what he's doing. All right. Now, to talk a little bit more about what the future plan is. So, I think we're going to take the alternative love route. I think I went with Ulrika the first time. I don't know if I'm locked into it right now. I doubt it. However, I think I tried doing Ulrika and I failed it. Not to mention I failed the ending, so I don't know. It said there's pawn affinity too. I don't know what that means. I'll go ahead and hail her. Wait. Okay. It's funny. She's like, hmm.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I know I didn't change the audio yet again. Said there's something called a pawn affinity. I'll look that up real quick. Because there's nothing really happening right now.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
So, you can raise your affinity with your main pawn, and you will find that they will behave differently around you, such as having new idle poses, have more lines that have more affection towards you, as well as blushing. An affinity level of 620 will lead your main pawn to fall in love with you, be able to deliver special dialogue to the original. That is only available after reaching the true ending of the game.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
You can count on me to watch over your hours of repose. I will endeavor. Where ought we to go now?
So, oh, we'll look up the rest of it later. I didn't know there was a pawn affinity.
Anything's better than this.
So after this, I'm gonna start steamrolling through the main quest
I
again.
just recall the little tidbit I heard from the locals. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Oh yeah, okay. They're talking about the quest, I guess. We may do whatever this quest is, or finish up a lot of our current upcoming quests that we have.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
It's just... I want to go to Ptal. Another area in this game. I was about to be like, spoiler, and then I was like, eh. They've actually talked about it a lot.
Seems I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
There's an area somewhere over there
He's doing about a dozen
where you
things.
can just straight up buy bunches of flowers.
Always another errand to see to.
Look as long as you please.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
My shift's done. I'm off to the tavern.
It's all... you have to buy it for 1,000, which kind of sucks. But if I'm careful on where I sell things,
Nattering all day is tiring work.
I could...
Always another errand to see to. I feel no difference between
Where is he going?
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Oh, okay, he is going to his house. I thought he walked past it.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
That guy was trying to piss off that guard. It's like, fuck you, guard. Oh, wait a second. I think he dips in there like that, so there's less of a likelihood for you to sneak into his house. I wonder if he's got two different names in the registry. The NPC registry. Oh, and to let you know how to grab onto an enemy, like grab onto a Cyclops or something, you have to jump and then grab them. What the heck was that?
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
What the hell is the guard doing in front of the door? There's a fight happening around. No, hang on. Stay there, Leona. Got her. You know what? Let me check how to build affinity again, because I don't think he walked out. Giving gifts and doing quests are the easiest way to increase affinity. Oops. So commonplace gifts can raise affinity up to 190, but then you'll need to give better gifts to increase it to 200 and beyond. Completing standard quests for an NPC provides a substantial amount of affinity gain. Okay. Declining an escort quest raises affinity for some reason. And then frequently speaking to an NPC also seems to raise affinity. Okay. So we actually noticed an example of high affinity earlier for some reason.
Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen?
You see how my pawn, when I pick them up, they're flailing around, calling me crazy? Okay. Then, there was a knight earlier. I picked him up and I princess carried his ass. I'm gonna check real quick that he didn't just run past me. He fucking did.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your...
I'd heard tell of a beggar. So where's he get his coin?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Evidently, I failed the quest. I don't know how, but I fucked it up. Alright. I'm gonna do the manor quest. I'm sorry for wasting your time, guys. I can't believe I ruined it somehow.
Oh, me today, I wonder. I am well enough, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought...
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Here you go.
Good heavens!
They do not appear to like me. Whatever. We'll see.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer.
I bet he got
He
arrested.
employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay Abdullahan.
Abdullahan.
Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me. That tyrannical son.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would, but I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. It is my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid.
It was in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl.
Daphne.
Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Well, nothing could go wrong here. I want to see. Hang on.
Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover.
No, I went the wrong way.
Living's hard. Dreams.
I want to save the one guy who's fighting at Dullahan, but they're not giving me a... Ow. Daphne, where are you, girl? Nope, not Daphne. Daphne, where are you? Oh, hello there.
Hi, Arisa. I was hoping you'd come by so I could thank you. You wanted to ask me if... So, this noble boy... Well, I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault.
Alright,
I'll
come
harvest
here.
what I can, should it please you.
I'm kind of surprised Daphne doesn't like me. Alright, come hither, Daphne. Here, I'll even hail you. Yeah, Daphne apparently hates me, so... Hail!
If I could, I'd never leave.
Piss off, I'm sick of looking at you.
Quite the predicament.
Beg pardon, sir. See, a friend of mine had an empty house, but no use for it. And I see you round the inn rather often. I wouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. What say you?
200,000. I don't have the money yet.
Well, you needn't decide this very moment. Come speak with me again once your mind's set.
Quite the predicament.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing, and she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
Do they want me to give them a
The
Cyclops
lands around
eye?
Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not forgotten any. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest?
So...
Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
So... You have 3 choices. Well, not 3 choices. They want you to give you 3 things.
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
You want a Cyclops eye, which kind of sucks. I didn't want to give him any. Then you need to give him...
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to thief.
Withdraw. A blighted... and sleep, I guess. There is probably the debilitation tonic, whatever, but I'm not giving it to him. Panacea. Those I'm keeping for myself.
Foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings.
If you give him an all heal,
Slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
that would probably also be acceptable.
Though we are less fleet of foot.
Sebastian! Sebastian!
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've.
Come on.
You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
I'm also supposed to end up going back to Melv, however.
What to do?
Alright. We're changing to a thief.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Mainly because we got a thief's thing. A fang tooth. Well, yeah, but... No. Actually, it almost equipped everything I needed to equip, so... So, Blades of the Pyre, they're good. I'm not gonna say you should use them. And then I believe Powder Charge. Those are the ones you want to use. Subtlety, Metal... Actually, not Subtlety, but Provocation. And then Vitality.
Do come again.
I cannot wait to see your nimble blade work, Master.
Our foes will soon find themselves hard-pressed.
Such quietude.
Can't stand the sun. Go away.
Mayhap I really would have been better off. Who's laced? Strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
But if you're wondering why I keep doing that, if you become friends with these people enough, they'll start giving you stuff. Oh. I could probably accept having that. Explosive arrow first. Lantern oil. Robin. Dried fruit. Dried fruit. Dried fruit. Exquisite dried spud. I need those. I don't like the Bidishas. If you're wondering why I'm not grabbing that. I need the mask. And I'll go ahead and bring this one. That. I'm gonna wear one. I just need to see which one I plan on wearing. That one isn't bad. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of that. That one's like every noble anime I've ever seen. Not bad. There we go. I just love this class so much for so many reasons. Like, footpad is my favorite skill. Stupid beggar.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how...
I follow my whims. Where?
Alright. Next quest. Have to wait. Ignore. I have to go back to Harv eventually. Visit Melv. Approach the false sovereign. We'll do Glindir's quest in a bit.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the arisen.
What the fuck is going on?
If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive, and 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my... The man's home is located in Bakbatal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
What? I don't even... Hang on. Oh, I had to set the quest as a priority quest to be able to see it. Hang on. Look. We can't even get near that.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Hello there, Captain.
You seem to be rather friendly with Captain Branson. Tell me, is he faring well? 'Tis lamentable that the captain of the late Consul's Guard should have been relegated to the garrison, but there are whispers that he was given this station in reprisal for an unthinking petition he made to Her Grace. Ever since Thesa's faction seized power within the palace, her detractors have found themselves shunted into a corner. If I were you, I'd take care not to be seen currying favor with the good captain. Thesa has eyes everywhere, it seems.
What the heck is this guy doing? Hey, guard. You okay?
I would fain aid.
Oh god. I hit the wrong button if you're wondering why I pulled out my blades. We just saw a bench earlier. See, the thing is...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I think it needs to be later. It needs to be midnight for me to do Thesa's quest. I just have to not get caught this time. If you don't remember the incident with Thesa's quest, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to walk up to Thesa's face and say hi to her as I was snooping around her palace.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Okay. So I need to get to the upper floor from here.
Some skills can only be honed on the battlefield.
Nope. There we go. I thought Sven!
Pray, keep your voice low. Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye.
How do you know that?
Lisa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve them. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Oh, yeah.
Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
You fool.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know.
Well, thank you, buddy.
I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make...
Alright.
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my mind.
It's like, bloody hell, did you hear that? Hello, gents.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir. But there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
Wait. Blasphemy! What? You want to talk about my most favorite tool in this game? This is it right here.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
What?
Can hardly afford a carrot these days.
The fuck? What do you mean you can hardly afford a carrot? Hello?
That tyrannical Saludo thinks he can do whatever he likes.
Okay. So, I need to talk to Brandt, I guess. Oh, fuck. My back.
Welcome.
Where is it? Hi.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Thanks for the help. Brandt!
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
Another port crystal.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
Hang on.
I know not what to make of this. Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
Phases. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and stop this here. Thank y'all for watching. And next time, we're going to a ball. See y'all in the next video. Bye.